A powerful ice storm left more than 1 million in Quebec and Ontario powerless. Hundreds of thousands of households are still in the dark, and that has led to a troubling side effect, a spike in hospital admissions from carbon monoxide poisoning as people look for ways to stay warm and prepare meals. Since the storm hit, more than 100 residents in Montreal and Laval have been treated for poisoning, more than 82 of them hospitalized. In Ottawa, 11 members of the same family spent time in hospital. It has prompted an urgent warning to stop
through close contact with a sick bird. But the more the virus transmits, the more opportunity it has to mutate, something researchers are watching closely.
This virus
infected millions of birds. In Canada, there are currently more than 1,700 positive cases of the H5N1 influenza in the bird population. While transmission to humans is rare, the seasonal return of Canada geese has some municipalities on high alert for their pet population. CTV's Heather Wright explains.
A sign of spring as birds return to the north. But in the midst of a global avian flu outbreak, it's also a reason for caution.
Because we get birds moving this time of year, it creates some added risks. We're getting birds coming up from areas where there might be more flu activity.
In Ontario, several municipalities are warning residents to be vigilant, saying a significant number of birds have died or been found infected with avian flu.
You down?
Pet owners are also being reminded to keep dogs on leashes and cats indoors after a dog died last week. It had been found chewing on an infected bird.
It's a little bit concerning, of course. I think dog owners should be vigilant on where their dogs are going.
It is rare for animals to be infected with avian flu. It's the first and only case so far in Canada of a pet dog contracting the virus. But last month, several dead skunks in Vancouver tested positive, and the virus has been found in other animals.
The good news, this virus is a long way off from being able to spread effectively in mammals or in people. A lot of things would have to happen to it for it to be a pandemic virus.
The current avian flu outbreak, known as H5N1, has killed a record number of birds around the world. Infection in mammals seems to primarily happen through close contact with a sick bird. But the more the virus transmits, the more opportunity it has to mutate, something researchers are watching closely.
This virus, in terms of its capacity for causing disease and potentially causing death, is not even comparable to SARS-CoV-2, which led to COVID-19. Case fatality rate for this virus would be much higher.
Cases of human infection are extremely rare. Last month, Chile reported a case, but there is no known human-to-human transmission. Still, vaccine makers are developing new shots as a precaution. Sandy.
Heather, thank you. Iran is